Samsung match starting.
Okay, EG on defense, Chamber, Yay, D2 on attack, Chamber, Baby Bay. Everything we wish for.
This game could very well be the thing that propels them.
Who's the better comp with? I mean, it's literally just a fade for a Sova, that's it, right?
And allow them to have that double elim benefit.
I mean, I do think Fade's slightly better, but the Sova, you can definitely do more strats in terms of like stuff like this. And this is a straight up recon flash contact send it. Here we go, it goes the flash. They think that no one else is here because he's gone back. And they don't have anything for further back. That can be a lot better, but so good.
Well, the attack has some room to accelerate towards B now. And that's exactly what they'll do, but Ye is there to hold the line, at least for now. 29 HP, 2 bullets left in that Headhunter. And the challenge
oh my goodness, Trent.
Getting a couple, make that 3.
Wait, did I get Trent for my TFL?
Late to the party.
Do I have this guy?
Trent and Baby Bay, though.
Might have this guy.
Has an angle here if you can deal with Baby Bay on the left.
Knee giving away, the TP will buy a little bit of time. He's well out of the play. The Haunt will tag. Supa has to play this so carefully. The swing out to spot into the
How many have got Trent from my BFL? What a beast round from him. Those shots were crazy.
Such a monster, man.
I think I did.
4 kills in the pistol, but he has just been having the best year of his life. Doesn't matter what stage he's playing on, he has been elite.
Oh, we do, chat. That's huge.
It's consistently been Trent time in that pistol. Will secure things.
Okay, could be a little bit critical to EG. If you got a Neon and an Omen and a Chamber 4-person here, would the Omen not be going into the corner chamber spots? Should it not be like stun, close, chamber flash here? Like this?
But not if you're just finding these opening frags.
Either way, it's a nice pistol from G2. Chamber flash, sorry, Omen flash. Because the chamber's spotting for contact.
But it's Baby Bay and G2 to strike first this time.
You see a couple of these early eco frags.
Dude, if Baby Bay outfrags Yay Chamber, we are never gonna hear the end of this.
The last weapon up on the side of EG.
We take the moment, you know, before Icy's eventual demise. It is worth noting, like, both of these teams playing the Chamber, there is not the same amount of stall that you'd expect to have on the defensive side. Usually that B side is littered with Vi's utility, Viper utility. Vi's is throwing multiple lineups from spawn so that there's thorns in both.
Why does it happen so bad? Is this the new Chamber patch? No, not yet. That's going to be Champs first time for that. Wait, is it Champs or Playoffs? I think it's Champs. Yeah, it's Champs.
Far more forward than you'd normally expect.
Why you smiling, dog?
Dude, mid-game.
G2 with an opportunity to really run away with this early half.
Okay, Outwall's still out. It's I mean, I would say this isn't a great buy, but it's G2, so it's actually a pretty good bonus because they're just the same as Stingers.
Across the middle of the map.
Both these teams are generally avoiding the middle
Classic
of the map.
wall over to
from G2 when they called the Sentinels at the start. This time just some spam onto Baby Bay. That's right on the corner of the box.
Wait, whose smoke is
this?
this?
That Baby Bay would be searching from over there.
Yeah, early punish, maybe even a pixel. Tough to say. But EG with control of the middle of the map.
Where's
right
the
now.
Yeah, so G2 want to come back in.
Where's the other Viper smoke?
Trent doesn't have so much utility. He's got a Nightfall because of all those kills on pistol, but a singular Prowler. And his Haunt should be coming up in a few seconds here.
Wait, this is kind of nice.
That's another.
Wow.
Spam kill from Nature.
Cover going out.
We'll get to see both of those. Yay online. Making that Guardian sing the double swing onto Derek. We'll clean him up. Pinch come. And there's no real way for them to go.
Yeah, very, very nice on this one. It's pretty clean.
Now I'm expecting the style of these rounds to change pretty heavily as we move forward here. These early rounds, there's the gun mismatch. These teams are taking it slow. They're looking for these opening fights, these one-on-ones.
Yeah, there was no pixel on that one.
I don't think so.
No, but that's what I want to see. I want to see people just spamming this non-stop.
G2 to just try to bully into mains a little bit more. Even if you can trade
So
one-for-one against
he
Ye
saves
or
the
force out his
smoke.
teleport with good utility from Trent and Jogamo on the approach. These sides can be
Okay,
easily overwhelmed.
big buy round. Baby Bay gets the attack up out. Nothing for Ye at the moment.
So much of the pressure of anchoring the side of holding things on is on the shoulders of the Chambers.
And Ye's in a good position back here in pocket.
Will be tested. Currently playing in the range of his TP,
Oh.
but just barely. Nightfall all the way across. Jogamo slides across the screen.
There's a great Omen flash on the side. It hit a lot, but Derek's in trouble.
Derek's still a nuisance. Collins rotates, but Valen is holding these angles.
They're really fast on this, though.
This looks rough, man.
EG have arrived at the scene well ahead of schedule.
This looks really rough.
G2 have realized there's a gap back towards spawn, so 2 players peek back, clear out all this space, then they can turn around and focus on the 3.
I mean, it was nice from G2. They just kept it simple. Fade ult, rush over towards A.
Meanwhile, you hear the attack side op rattle off a couple of shots, letting them know where the
First time I've seen this plant. Take spawn. Got good crossfire. They got to commit in that in the open.
Onto the site now, forced to sit back behind the smokes. As it goes down, as the cover clears,
this is a nice little plant setup for when teams are prioritizing mid a lot. Take spawn, probably isolate like what, 1? Because they all try to rotate from middle.
Smokes in his
pretty
eyes
nice.
the entire time. And that's what I'm talking about. G2,
I
if they can
don't
overwhelm
love the
that forward hold.
EG setup at the beginning of
The
this.
sites are just complete paper. And EG are going to try their best to, keep players on site. You saw Derek there hiding behind smokes inside the site. EG don't have so many great tools when it comes to retaking in. Very little forcing utility to get back into that space.
What is this one? All from A.
We're checking on the Ultimate's nature, and Derek have theirs online.
Alfie with the prime. Thanks so much. Appreciate the 23 months. Thank you for that. Okay, and they go for the same strat on the pistol. But it's going to be the same util. If you just back here, you're fine.
He TP's out, and then Icy would go sprinting on through.
Balance there.
Yeah, now with no one found, it's moving 3
Okay,
players
nicely done from Ye. Creates that huge question mark over towards here. Could still be on the angle.
Heavier on that side of the map.
G2 on their default. I like this trip. These trips are good, man. The Chamber's actually pretty good on the attack for like defaulting. Trip either side in the corners that gets you information if someone pushes back.
He's going to take all of this space.
Yeah, this round is just cooked for G2. They need to go back into B main and push Ye off of the forward line. Otherwise, it's too easy for EG to stack into mid and A. That pressure causes some doubts from EG, but still not enough to lean back into Ye's spot.
Narrow miss there.
Look at Baby Bay creeping into A,
nice shot, man.
While all these kills are going down, it seems like now there's not enough of an opportunity. Evil Genius is playing so passively on the actual sites
maybe G2 need to stick together a little bit more.
Just control the mid space, you can always react.
This is just EG winning out Jules.
The attackers are going to be hitting, just overwhelm with numbers.
You wonder how much further up he's going to go here.
Baby Bay's done a good job of taking a lot of space with this wall over towards A.
Sit back and wait for the plant to come in. You need to get out in front of things.
He has, since joining G2, been so good at moments like these, at taking some of these timings, at finding some space and then capitalizing on it. But you're so heavily outnumbered. Time is not on
big kill, man.
Nicely done.
A really big kill.
Get things down to a 2v4.
Gets hit early. They might not expect it.
Position. Baby Bay looking for the second bit of damage that he can find. A narrow miss. Bullets buzz by. He'll live to fight another day. Now push off the paranoia, sliding.
It's unlucky. Honestly, the paranoia kind of owned him a little bit. I mean, the fade probably.
Trent just forced to sit back and watch. There's no real way into this.
He thought they weren't gonna stick. Oh Jesus! It's good kills from him. It's good damage.
On the way out there, but he had no real chance at assisting Baby Bay. It didn't seem like. Baby Bay's getting overwhelmed with util push.
Baby Bay, he did great here, to be honest.
Into spawn. It was a very calm round from Evil Geniuses once they got these numbers.
Derek keeps getting kills as soon as the smoke goes up. They got the spam of mid down.
Is that 5? Have we seen just like
risky gun to do it with, but
resulting in kills? It's been a lot. And it's just all down
what's on the new bundle? Mate, I wouldn't even be able to tell you what's in it. It's beach themed, don't know that much. Everyone's wearing, everyone's got beach stuff on. 4-person aggro every single time to try to set the chamber up.
There's a trap, stuns,
okay, this with the silver ult is pretty strong.
Icy trying to hunt him down. That's exactly what he'll do. Into the second swing behind the walls. Another name claimed. Spike down B. And as things settle, EG find themselves up in numbers.
That is 3 different outcomes of the same opening setup from EG. On pistol round, we had, Ye posting on the line and then the Neon sliding out behind it.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll time out.
Previous round, it's just the chamber up there. The rest of the team rotates mid. Now it's everything thrown into it. That's the type of way Potter likes to set up a lot of halves. All these small wrinkles to keep you guessing.
And you're forced to respect every single one. You can't look at the same look and exactly know what's on the other side of it. Beautifully done.
But now as we reach the halfway point in this defensive side for Evil Geniuses, that's when I wonder if things change, if you go to a completely different chapter in the playbook.
I would be down for a timeout. They just keep going aggro over towards B.
Now that, well, G2
I like that they baited this a couple of times and then they put the ult into it. A lot stronger with the ult, if they're going to be doing this Utah.
You do similar things over towards A.
Mad Mellow Mel, thanks so much for the prime, dude. Thank you for that.
Not as effective, but you can still post up on those lines.
Okay, force him down to eco. Chamber has all.
You want to play?
Lighter vibe for G2 here. Dre pops the ult.
Did they play A so weird?
None of that early aggression.
A is so weak.
Bolt, so has to get on out of there.
G2 haven't taken very much space at this point.
No, and there's still Ye over towards A. But again, nothing to stall out this hit. It's fully reliant on his marksmanship to hold down onto elbow.
Note that Derek is within striking distance. Can try to bail him out if he gets stuck in a sticky spot.
Last time G2 came here, Giacomo just rolled Ye.
Oh, they're both taking their heels in. Entrenched in the site, trying to burrow themselves in further and further. Paranoid will buy a little bit of time. But Ye now stunned up with nowhere to go.
Big Joe's for
Meanwhile,
Jonah.
look at Jonah's positioning. He's
Nice
covering
shot.
the flank and it's perfect. Able to take care of one, but Ye
I mean, Ye did really good on site, but
ultimately will succumb to the pressure of the ult. Nature and Superman left to try to take this site back.
Oh, this is awkward. 35 seconds and Nature is full steam ahead.
That shot deals some damage here. Investing the pit. Just a brief moment of respite.
damn, Jogoman's
As
taking
they
so much
settle now,
space.
pushing
It
into
was nice from him.
Settles in a
Big
1v1.
1v1.
Nature with the gun advantage. Jonah with the positioning. And it's Nature who comes out
Didn't
on
hit the
top.
shot.
What a play from Nature.
God, this was close considering there's only 3 stingers into this one. I
Trying to
really
support
don't
his
like that A
teammates on
hold.
site. I mean, that was a mess.
Ye did
G2
really good.
On a light buy,
Let's see how we got double here.
forcing so heavily into the site, getting even numbers advantage. But I want to see how Nature steals his way back into the round. Here it's that 1v2 clutch. It's the read on the first and adjusts well enough down to the
Big
decay on
round.
1 HP. That was close.
Nature's doing the flicking with the Sova ult. Is that the tech? Yeah, that's the, so everyone high flicks with the Sova ult because it jumps, right? But when the actual shot comes out, like
Timeout called here by
if you're
G2.
flicking like this,
Josh
the
has
harder
to get
that you
involved in
flick
the
here, the more it
conversation.
will
See
jump.
what adjustments can be made on the
Like
other
the
side.
right. The tech that I was talking about is, I think Cloud ups his DPI.
First time.
So he has like, when the ult of the Sova goes out, his line has like the biggest jump we've ever seen.
There's not a ton of film you can watch to kind of lean on.
But that's like
tendencies
the,
and things of that nature.
that's what I want to
Especially
talk to him
when it's
about.
Such a new
Or
map
ask
as
him if
well.
I
You
ever
don't
see him
even
in
know,
the chat
like,
again.
the historical styles, because so many of these players, you know, we talk about Bebe and Ye played against
What
each
about
other
Lakia's
3.5
tech? He
years
did talking
ago.
about where he
These
aims
players have
low.
been going up against each other for forever. The coaches as well. On other maps, you have that historic
Do you follow CS events?
knowledge,
Not
you
really,
know
man.
the individual tendencies, even if
I'll
comps are
catch like a
changing,
game
ideas are
every
swapping.
Right.
Corrode is a
4 months
whole
or
new
something.
game.
Yeah, I'll check it. Bacon
Still
sounds
has not
good.
been figured out.
Definitely not. I
Still
mean,
a couple of things to solve for sure.
even these two teams
Lakia
have a
also
very
did the
different
DPI.
lead
Oh, okay,
than
so then yeah,
most teams
that must be what
globally.
it
I mean,
is.
chamber v.
It's super
chamber
strong.
mirror
It's
matchup.
really strong.
Not playing for stall, but for
That
these
ult is so
4 game
techy.
holds. G2 have to be thinking about that because G2 seem like they've just been running into a brick wall.
Donk is good,
when
dude.
they're
That's
fighting up
that's
into
pretty
the
much
A, on the other hand, even though they lost
what
the
I
last
do.
round, has
I
been
reckon I
very
watch a
flimsy.
game one every 4 months.
Yet the call
It'd always be
is to
Donk
go
because he's somehow in the
back into B. They
final.
have to prove
I just
they can
watch him
win
and he just
here
looks like a wizard, man.
to have that threat.
He just gets
This is
the
a
most
slightly
kills
different
through
look from
smoke
the
I think I've
different
ever
faces
seen
we've
any
from
player
EG
get.
here. This time it's just the Neon and the Viper.
Yeah, no paranoia, no chamber with the teleport out. So that actually gives G2 a lot of information. And what they want to do, I think, is just leave Baby Bay posted up here, expecting EG to maybe have
Yeah, this is what we're saying about the defaults of the chamber, right? They're pretty good for these. You can always have the trip over towards the site, so if you do late take over towards middle and they try to react, you're going to get info that they pushed over towards here. So once you do these defaults, if you still have your trip up, you know that once you take middle, you can kind of go back, have the option to split B. Or you know the pressures here that if you hit A, this should probably be 2B. Strong defaults at the moment. Fatal goes in. I will say, Icy has a good chance to own everyone.
Still undetected.
Damn, Omenal over towards Heaven.
Did TP up into Heaven, gets a kill, but it's traded
Dude,
back.
look at this though. Look at Jonah P. He's made so much space.
This lurk over on the A site. Huge space taken by
Yeah,
Jonah
they
P
give
on the other
themselves
side
the
of the map. He
option.
can keep on hunting. And that's Ye with an operator in
Yeah,
his
it's
hand
great from
back in
G2.
spawn. It's going to be so hard to come back and deal with Jonah P's forward position.
This is such a fickle game.
Dude, there it is. The op-off.
The question becomes, how far up do you scale?
I mean,
look
Jonah
at him
P's
right
done
here. It's
so good
beautiful.
to
Here's
get
all
here.
of
Ye
these
is on top of it.
footsteps.
This is such a
He
miserable
was
thing to have
looking.
to
He's
clear
looking.
through the defense. Every
Damn,
single
what is that
angle.
timing?
Jonah punishes Ye. Cannot connect on the second, but has bought time. Has bought some breathing room for his team.
But now getting back into the site, no paranoia. There is a recon dart for Evil Geniuses, but Baby Bay has the operator. They don't have good tools at dealing with him.
When does
That smoke will buy you a little bit of cover, a little bit of time. JB Bay forced to peek ahead of it. Tag
No
through
way.
the smoke. Second time's the charm. Derek with 3. Trent. Is it time again?
Ooh.
No.
11 HP, missed a little bit. Dude, Nature's going insane.
Just pulling off the spike and
Yeah,
still
every
winning out in the
every single
1v1.
time there's a clutch over towards A's,
That's now
then great.
2 huge moments for Nature.
Against the kid who you were mentioning a couple of rounds ago has set the stage, the year on fire.
Absolutely. One has been locked in, but here, I mean, again, you called it earlier, the amount of kills EG are finding through smokes is just ridiculous.
When it works, man.
Yeah, these two are popping off.
That light buy for G2 again.
Yeah, looking
Yeah, force
for
them down to
maybe
low
a
buy
dive up
again.
into
What's the
mid,
plan?
Into A-Link. See if Jogamo can get himself online.
Boy, that was...
I'm going to say no. Oh, dear.
Oh boy.
These are all kills through smokes.
Yeah, this
I mean, that's
has
the map.
makings of a quick round.
Yeah, well, look at that spike as well. Not exactly in the ideal position. It's
No.
planted for bot mid right now.
And that's one more domino that will fall. One step closer to getting into the
God.
third round. Jonah's left in 1v3. And while difficult, we have seen a couple of very unconventional 1v3s pulled off so far. So I hesitate to dismiss this round. Got a lot of time here if you're Jonah too.
But still has to recover the spike. The way EG are playing it as well is a little bit funky. Only putting one player on the spike, but if Jonah was to pick up the spike, it's almost guaranteed he would go back link into A.
You'd
So
think.
EG would have faster rotates. Now they see nobody player in A main. They know almost exactly where he's got to be coming from.
Tucking behind the dart. Nature will be the first to swing. Here's that jump spot. What can the professor do?
No one's actually going to see him grab the spike.
He's gotten away with it. A sneaky devil.
Yeah, might be getting a plant here.
Now he's headed back A. He's going to get the spike down.
Hey, and in a post plant, he's actually got his Viper Wall here to play
Yeah,
around.
he's got a wall to
If
play
he
around.
finds the right
He's got
timings
a
through the
molly.
wall,
Here comes
he
the
can
neon
get it working.
fast.
He's got to commit. They're going to try to go fast on this. The spam connecting.
Stupid math,
Another
man.
kill that Nature
Well,
can't
there
actually
we
see
go.
the player that he's killing.
This was Corrode,
Nature
man.
and Derek
Just
have
in a
unlocked
nutshell, this
something on
whole
this
round. 3 kills at the beginning through smoke. Last kills are nodes and
That's what it is.
spam.
Okay. That is crazy. EG starting to run away with things now on the defense side.
The tone feel like it
Oh, to be
changed
fair,
when EG
did peek
showed
out
the
him.
third layer of that B main fight.
100%.
That's when it felt like G2 did not have the tools to respond.
I mean, since then, it's been 5 round wins in a row. G2 have been timid when it comes to approaching the B main side of the map.
Reasonably so. I mean,
Yeah, and when they go mid, they just get killed through smoke. So
Right.
it must be so frustrating. Going into A feels a little bit obvious, but it's been successful for them early on.
they're doing it again. Nature has the ult again. He's gonna
Yeah,
pop
it's
it
the
too.
classic. Twice
Except
in a row.
this time, there's not a chamber behind it. It's just the ult play to see if they could get
Ooh.
G2 to sprint over into
A
A,
bit of
where
damage.
they would be holding with the operator. So it's yet a 4th new look on that same B main default.
Little damage done onto Trent there. Take flight. So what, you're gonna funnel him back into the other side of the map. Where, as you mentioned, Ye lies in wait.
I mean, hook, line, and sinker, G2 are eating this up.
Icy's up.
Damn, they do their mid wall with a
so
gap.
much of that space. They've got them boxed in.
Is it only for this round? They get caught off by it? Maybe.
Ye will get challenged.
Nice.
Ye
It was a
will walk
nice
away
kill,
on top.
and at the
Just
same time he got so
disrespectful
much
through the
info
wall.
for it.
But now the
Again, they just
herd
hold A so
approaches.
weak. It only works if Ye's a beast, man.
Can
But
he strike again?
I feel like this A hold is not the one.
He cannot find a way out. Gets tagged up. Sent into the next.
And EG are still boxed. 3 players trapped behind a smoke in link. Now it goes down. They can get back into yard. Icy's got to find something, some angle back in.
G2 looking to play behind
It's a
their own
gr- it's
walls.
a great
Icy
molly
trying to
from
take that
Jonah
space
P.
that you mentioned, it fails at it. Spam just a bit off the mark.
A
Supa's
big
got
jewel
it.
over towards spawn.
Interesting timing if he can find it and make it work. But they're all staring their way. EG trying to force their way back out onto this site, doing so from multiple fronts, trying to find different angles. And Supa cannot find a way in.
Player standing.
The defense crumbling nature left.
Yeah, very, very nice. I mean, G2 can literally just spam A hits for sure.
Get to 4.
Feels like G2 stumbled into that A hit after all the early attention put back onto B main, but again, it proves that they can bully this A site. It doesn't even matter if EA is finding the opening pick. Once he uses that teleport out, there's nowhere really left to go.
And him getting caught on the wall while Flash couldn't get around the corner.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, those little things that kind of have to ask the question, what if?
Nice flash, Jake. Thank you. Like I was lost.
And so now it's EG who will call their first timeout of the map.
Yeah, you gotta fix A
Near
somehow.
the end of the first half, EG up 2.
They might just set him up early, or I mean, setting the chamber up towards B early has been working as well.
Expecting G2 to keep
Okay,
trying to work
gets
in
his,
A. That is
or
not the case in this
what's
round.
the
He's going to be on his own on B. And
what's
this is
the
where
theory
Jungler's
for
speed
making A
can again
stronger?
just
Nothing
bully the
really.
chamber on the TP back.
Because they don't know he's there.
B-Day goes out. Oh boy.
They do now.
Damn, dude,
They
through
know
the
there's
smoke.
someone. Now they
I
know
mean,
it's
it is
Ye.
traces.
A
Not
lot
sure
of
it's
good that
trends,
knowledge
but
did them.
Better the devil you know, I guess. Meanwhile, Dre looking for a pick across the middle of the map. There are players
Oof.
in the vicinity.
But now you have to get a sight hit working without any fade utility. Paranoia is their only tool. They don't even have the excess of a neon stun.
And so they will try to quietly waltz their way in.
walk up
And
through
maybe
A
lean
again.
into lurks a little heavily. No Vise utility. Chamber playing on his own stuff. Leaves gaps that Jonah P has found on A before.
Tiptoeing his way through, Supa. That timing is not on his side. Jonas
Yeah, I
there.
mean, I just
Beautifully done.
can't get over how they're playing A,
Now
to
they
be
can
honest with you.
accelerate
What
out
the?
onto A.
What in the ult is that?
Pit as well. Looping a bit into
Pretty cool.
Link here. It's such a narrow path to try and get back
Yeah,
in.
with the
There's even
trip
a
as
chamber
well.
trip inside of it.
Yeah, and as soon as the trip goes, you can just swing out.
Can they find the space within these
Into
tight
shorty.
margins, these tight lines?
I think it comes down to
And then you
Derek
can
on the
spam
flank.
this
He's got to
choke
do
as well.
something from main.
He's gonna have plenty of chances. Position now given away. They don't have the tools for this.
They've got to go.
That Paranoia will tag a little bit.
Found my trap.
Dre in a really nice spot to cut this off and to play spoiler, but it's a rare miss.
Rough miss.
And there's lethality on the other side. Jonah playing in his pit, trying to keep them back. As G2 bolster the hold.
Oh,
Valen with
that was
3.
close. Though, on 27 HP.
Valen taken over. But it
I mean,
came
they're
down
just
to
gonna
that time pressure. EG being
going A.
forced to act. And not even remotely close to a comfortable position at that.
I find it so weird to play the hardest side to retake as weak as this.
Another kill through smoke. Really compelling stuff. And here's Valen. Doing great work. Under fire from the right. You can see he didn't even flinch.
Nothing, yeah.
He trusted his teammate to have his back there.
Insanely difficult to do. Into the last round of the half we go. An early pit from Supa towards B.
Complete force down.
Oh,
Payday
baby,
doesn't
come on.
connect again.
Has not been as sharp as he was to open the map. And he's been
Hit
tagged
that
up
one.
now, 20 HP.
Did get a lick back on nature.
That
Through
works.
the wall, so not a kill.
EG investing so much more into controlling the middle of the map here.
Back into A we go, though. Story is
That
all
might
this
actually
time.
work though.
Yeah, he is
If they
there.
smoke here, trip
This
close.
time, though, EG have Derek and Icy. That's some of the stall utility that could keep these players pinched.
Woman or where
Sure,
they
the
are
stun,
creates a
but
lot of
Paranoia
pressure
just
on the
used
map.
mid. They're trying to re-clear that space, and that's going to give them a time window
He's
for G2 to
insanely
get
weak
out.
again.
All alone again is Ye.
And they know where he is. He's been playing here every time. It's telegraphed. It's punished. Jogamo pops the ult.
You gotta give it to
Matrix,
G2.
we're
They
so
worked it
far
up
away
pretty
from the
early.
play here.
And a full control back into spawn. Valen guarding Link.
And G2 have somehow clawed their way back into this half.
Yeah, I don't really get it, Bacon, to be honest with you.
Even would be a blessing here.
Given the nightmare that was the middle, I absolutely agree with you.
Wow, back-to-back 3Ks for Valen.
And a 6-6 half.
6
after,
on
what,
attack's
5
pretty
rounds in a row
legit.
from EG.
Let's see that. See what EG's got.
At the end of things, it looked like EG, everything they were doing on B seemed completely unbreakable. G2
What could
had
you
no
do? I
answers
mean, they have
onto
the
B
Viper,
side.
but they don't put their Viper
But EG
smoke over
couldn't figure
towards
out
A.
how to support Ye
That feels so
when he
odd.
was on those solo A holds either. And G2 took advantage. Once they identified that, that was a consistent
Like,
problem.
there's nothing in the choke.
P going slow on the lurk, so those fast plays with Jogamo.
I just don't know. I don't know if they don't have the lineup, or
Yeah,
maybe they don't know the lineup exists, but loads of other teams do it.
6 half. We'll see what they can do on defense on the other side of this break.
Chat, where were they putting their
I know what
defense
you're thinking.
Viper
Don't
smoke?
go up. What's her secret?
Was it not in
I'll
the
spill.
same choke
I
as their
totally
wall
upgraded
was?
with Verizon. Everyone gets a free phone with any plan, even if you're already a customer, like me. Now I have Google Gemini. It's like a little glam squad. in
E
your
entrance
pocket.
where their
Gemini,
wall is?
What eye makeup goes with this lipstick?
That makes no sense.
Classic cat eye.
Wow.
Mute the stream? Yeah, let's not get owned. Yeah, G2 are putting their smoke mid majority of the time, sometimes over towards A. And then I think they were just throwing it on the floor. It was side elbow. Yeah, when the Viper played A, it was on elbow. You're right. But when the Viper played B, which was like what? At least half of the rounds? I think they just put it in the choke point, which the wall covers. We try to find out? Let's find out. It's annoying me so much that I have to find out. Viper has smoke. Viper has smoke. Looking at choke. Puts the smoke down choke. That's crazy. That's crazy.
National play at stakes, and now, as you mentioned, Ender, at the beginning of the map for EG, you're looking to best G2 just so you can avoid some of what happened in stage 1, where you don't have to go through lowers and deal with that mess.
Yeah, EG, they don't want to be in that situation where it's single E-limb for them again. Third seed or better is what they're seeking. And it started with a close
The
first
one way
half,
and short, you mean
6-6,
passive?
but
No, when they play A,
G2
Bacon, they
carrying
used
some
it
momentum at the
here,
end,
but
and
it wasn't many
following
rounds.
through with it here.
It was like
Valen
2 max.
paranoia ready for Juggernaut fight.
And then they wanted to just they just wanted to bunker site. Oi, there's a nice flash. They don't get too much for this though. There's 3-person fighting. Juggernaut's a little bit in trouble, but the wall should allow for him to get out. That had a lot of potential, man. It was basically the same thing. Dude, basically the same thing that EG wanted to achieve just over towards A. It's very nice from Baby Bay. Set himself up over towards B. It's nice confidence from him. It's a good shot.
But pressure onto a Ye to find a lurk.
Takes down the Viper, no pressure over towards middle. Jogamo baits in.
Just gonna freeze there. Beautifully done by John to get his one.
Another bait.
Trent playing up close. That right click will betray him.
Whoa.
2v2 now. Derek's so weak. And Valen waiting on the other side. He was stellar
Good
for
reposition
G2
from
in the
him.
first
Big
half. Will
1v1.
get his.
Dude, Nature's been so good.
And it falls
This would be his
down
like third
into
clutch.
a 1v1.
Talk about that first half. Nature was the guy for EG.
The darts try to find where the
Dude,
threat
imagine
lies.
that's how he killed him.
Will give it away, and
Baby
Nature
Bay
does
went for
not
the
miss
spam through the
those.
walls. Dude, Nature's
A
clutching
3K for the
everything.
captain as EG take the lead.
Baby Bay clip farming there with the
Is
wall.
it double
bang,
pistol?
but None of them
I think it might be.
connected. That's one way to get things going back for Evil Geniuses. Good trade coming through the smoke onto Valen.
G2 on fast pistol. Okay, 1-1. Oh yeah, because Trent went crazy.
On the game.
And a devilish grin, too. A lot of confidence brimming on the EG side of the stage. Now position to build into that a little bit more. G2 not much behind this round.
Jonah P and Baby Bay 3 more shots. That's it.
EG taking their time, waiting for the reaggress.
One shot to hit there. Super finding a little bit of value. Almost gets away with 2.
I really like the way he approached on those jiggles, not over committing himself at all to those fights.
Valen can't find an opening. These classics, this lighter weaponry is not delivering as needed.
You did good.
Of course, as I say that, a kill is found with the classic.
Player standing.
But it's all on to Trent now and his 11 HP.
Yeah, I don't love his odds.
They are slim. So this will give us a chance to think a little bit more about the rest of what this half will hold. I think for EG, we saw a couple of different looks on the defensive side where they completely ignored the middle of the map, then they were investing 2 or 3 in there. Are you expecting that same approach from G2 on defense?
Honestly, maybe not so much. I think G2 are probably going to be looking to incorporate Baby Bay more and a bit more fighting with the rest of the team. I think EG were very happy to just let Baby Bay play into the mains on his own, or let Ye play into the mains on his own, so he can hold down the fort. I think G2, the way they like to operate is a little bit more grouped up fighting rather than letting one guy hold a line. Can use that chamber on more passive angles, perhaps onto the sites, or just to have an extra body into mid with the distraction of a teleport. Because I think for G2, the solve for them might be less about, you know, what EG was doing, trying to lock down.
What is this one?
And more about
The hero
guaranteeing
Bucky
the quick mid rotation.
bonus. Straight up B hit. Jonah P.
Odin in the hands of Trent here.
Smoke down.
Some of that early spam early on.
All mid front.
There is plenty of threat here.
Oh, it's not bad right now. Icy's.
How is Icy
Oh,
back here?
what a nightmare.
Behind enemy
Icy's
lines.
causing so much pressure here.
And he's gonna find that kill. Jonah was tucked. The threat went off
Icy did
undetected.
so well.
My ult's not ready.
EG now with the numbers advantage and the site is theirs.
Baby Bay's making the call to go on the long walk around. Ye's been dealt with. This trip is not an issue.
Planted.
But he's going to need to find an opening and find it quickly. The longer G2 go without giving any audio, any sign of a player, the more EG will expect to flank.
One benefit is that, again, they're approaching this from both sides. And silence across the map.
Nice shot.
Refusing to show a single thing. Nature will be the first one to fall.
Oh my god.
Unreal.
That looks
Valen has to deliver
insane
again.
from his POV.
Can the leader do it once more? Forced into
That
this brutal
is
1v2.
unbelievable what he's just done.
It's huge for Supa to get back into the game himself as well.
Yeah, he's had a quiet map so far.
He was struggling early, but they're winning the bonus, shutting it down to the 3K at the end. It's
Please give me this
absolutely huge. That
replay.
kill he got onto Baby Bay was crazy.
Please be
the
in here.
paranoia coming in
Oh,
as the blind connects.
that's nuts.
He saw just a shoulder. Predicts where the head's going to be and takes it clean off.
Oopsie, sorry, Unc. I didn't realize you were.
So now 3-round lead for
I will say,
EG.
once teams get a little bit more used to this, I do think when
Rattle off
teams are
dominantly, so
retaking,
couple
they'll
rounds in the second half.
spam this all the time from spawn. This is definitely one of the most popular after palm positions. Rightfully so, it's super strong. But it will just start getting spammed once teams get used to the map a bit more. I would say I see
Obviously, a
one
different
here
player,
majority of the
different
time in
age,
after
but we saw how
pawns.
difficult it is to
Again,
have
it's
one
great.
player anchor this spot.
He doesn't even have the escape option.
It's a good
But he does
snowball
have
from
the
EG at
benefit
the
of that
moment. Let's look at their
forward
actual
scouting utility,
ults.
So he can call in his teammates a little bit earlier. You already see Valen slipping
Maybe the
back
best
into the
ults aren't
site.
that close to being online.
Rotations are going to be really hard to come by here. I mean, they have to play on the other side of their wall, but Dre's ahead of it.
EG are certainly taking their time.
He's in a really good spot here to play spoiler. The shoulder gives it away.
It's a big
So
bait
he
for
has to
these
give all
two.
that space back up, and EG
They've been
gladly
baiting all
will
the
take
time
it.
though. Jorgamar
I don't think
hides
it's
from
all-
the drone.
I don't think it's all Jogma.
I don't think it saw him. They
He's in
clear it
position to
anyway.
Punish, but no. Derek clears him.
That fight going well into main too. EG can speed up into the site. It's only going to be Valen
30 seconds
back
left.
into elbow, but EG don't even have to worry about that.
No, I mean, look at where Supa is on the other side of the map. He's just looking to catch a lurk timing, and ultimately he falls, but that just relieves so much pressure elsewhere on the map.
A combined 52 HP between the two surviving members of G2.
Jonah P did grab a weapon,
Enemy remaining.
That's 3.
and that weapon
Yeah, he's
is
doing
all
good work.
that will stand. Okay, well,
Hey!
I don't, that felt incredibly unnecessary.
That was really messed up. Okay, You can't reach him.
Yeah, don't tell him. He doesn't know. You're safe there, little guy.
The Red Bull clutch for little guy back in spawn.
That one was free. So Jonah will hang on to this weapon.
Oh, really?
Barring a swing
One
from
duel?
nature.
Okay, won the duel
Yeah,
out.
he will keep it.
I think everyone in the building was hoping Jonah P would fall down there for the actions he did on the field of battle.
Yeah, made a lot of enemies along the way, didn't
Yeah, he really did.
One enemy remaining.
This next round. No, what are we doing?
In the replay.
Oh, the humanity!
He knows what he's doing too.
Look at that little side eye.
17 and 11 for him. I think he's earned the right to slash a couple of snowmen along the way. Meanwhile, the
Okay,
whole popped icy
insta
looking
send
to
it
gain
over
some
towards
early
middle.
space.
Dude, nice deep
mid.
recon.
But still 2 players waiting for him.
Wait, this is a nice strat from EG. They take mid so fast
Angle
here.
for a fight.
And then you
Challenging
inside
A-Main.
the... Wait, this is actually really good.
Bay and Baby Bay. This match we've seen play out so many times.
And then they get
across
one over
history.
towards middle, and they block vision
bit
with
of
the
a
wall
drought.
as well.
No, go
Oh,
back.
this is one of the better rounds I've seen on this map.
Thank you. We might just freeze here for a minute, actually.
Damn.
It's Yay on top. And that opens up A. I mean, you've got Valen who's playing.
Oh,
all the
God.
way past
Dude,
the
what a-
storm, but
what a
IC
lovely
behind
round
him.
this is.
A is theirs for the taking.
All off the early mid work. Now another layer of lurk. This is just filthy.
Trent walks away with the win. Another awkward attempt at a retake for G2.
EG cooked. Oh, this was a really nice round.
completely on
This
his
is
own
probably
back
one of the
into
best
spawn.
attack rounds I've seen. Just on the map in
I
general.
don't think you play it.
No, I don't think they can afford to.
But that's giving EG an 11th round.
G2 definitely don't spam bottom and middle,
Baby Bay's
but
one off the
with the
ultimate,
pathing,
so
I still don't think that would have changed much.
can maybe hope to get that online, but it's pretty hard to play for those orbs defensively.
Has my faith in EG been restored this map? I
Getting
mean, not,
flashbacks every time I see it.
not really.
No.
I still think their
That's
defense is
that's
like
the
pretty
takeaway
shooking.
From this match. Is now we have to be
But
on
that
watch
was a
for-
lovely round. That
little
round
rock
itself
friends.
gave me more faith. Yeah.
EG get up to 11. The finances are in a great spot. They're going
The
to carry it over
defense,
the
oh
hump
dude, yeah.
for EA as well.
In a demo, you can't play like this
21
again.
12.
They would get
for
2
him
rounds
on
if
the
they
chamber.
played this defense again.
And much like we
With a
saw in the
demo.
first half.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, that is filthy.
The split screen there.
Yeah, that was a nice
Oh,
replay.
I love that we can just throw that up like that.
And he knows he was bested. And so much like we saw in the first half, EG put together a very
Bro got
aggressive
scared. I mean, it
streak.
looked fast
Now,
though.
the one difference is
He
there
saw
was a
like an
time that
elbow
was
and then he
called,
just
they hit 5 in a
insta-dined.
row, and then G2 come roaring back to make it a competitive fight.
Yeah.
We're at the same point again in the
Yay?
second half.
No,
The one
Ye's doing
difference is
great,
it's
man.
way later in the
Ye's
game.
doing
He's got
great.
shorter runway.
And
So much later in the
Nature's
game.
doing really
And
good,
also,
man. 3
I don't
clutches
know
in
if
one
G2
game
have
is
that
insane.
same hook of an idea that they can abuse in how
Sure,
EG
sure.
are playing it. Because the first half, it was just, okay, we see that we can win these fights over onto A.
Right.
That site's going to fall apart. Here, it's not so clear because EG have played multiple different speeds into the rounds. They've just done those fast execs into B that have looked very effective.
Right.
They've gone for these crazy lurk plays that last round, allowing Icy to get inserted all the way up in top mid. And that's where it becomes tough for G2 because you don't have that focus heading into this next round.
Right.
That's what coach is going to have to bring to them here.
Again, 5 rounds in a row. EG looking
Dude,
to
I'd be in for them
G2
running
away.
that strat again.
On G2's
They're not
back
spamming bottom middle. I think they get top mid the whole
No
time.
early acceleration. Actually, hold that
I think
thought.
EG would
G2
be
playing
expecting
very
a chamber
aggressively
here
on
right
mid.
All
now.
about the A site, they're full seeding mid, which is a bit shocking.
Yeah, they do something very similar. This change of their recon. Similar vibes. They think they're trying to punish middle. They did a recon to clear the corner that I thought they would be at.
They got the wrong
Recon
read
doesn't
there.
get
Thought
shot, so they
EG was
kind
stepping
of
into
know
space.
the mid's clear.
This time though, G2 do
Prowler
have
goes out as
the
well.
trip that Baby Bay places in top
Maybe
mid.
someone could have walked over towards
So
it,
not
I
the
guess,
same
with that smoke.
options to go for that lurk, but
The big Joe.
now after taking both
It's a good
main
off angle for
controls,
Jonah
they're
P,
putting
but
so much on the back of Jonah and Valen.
Attempting to hold the extremities and contain.
Yeah, last round Baby Bay couldn't do it, so G2 decide to let their smokes players be the ones to take the challenge.
And it is an op on the other side. A 21 kill.
It's really good, man.
22.
He's a nightmare to play against when he's like this.
To actually rotate over into B. EG are up into mid.
There are a couple of members from the defensive G2 that are trying to hold on to B. You see they've been torn asunder.
Super on those lurks.
Damn, dude.
I mean, everything is going EG's
They got a
way.
nice attack. I'd
It
definitely
seems like
say
they
that.
can do no
I mean,
wrong.
Ye's doing a lot of lifting here.
I mean, even Dre getting tagged through the utility there, down to 79 HP. He's got to find a free one. And I don't know that he's going to be given it.
You can't just keep saving. G2 have to play around.
Last player standing.
Even the free one doesn't go his way.
And all that goes down.
Is
just
Ye
for
back?
Trent to find a
I mean,
trip.
what if he's always been like this on Chamber? We just haven't seen it for years. You would imagine so.
I do want to shout out while these hits work and EG are coming up with a lot of different ways to approach
We saw it
into
on
the site.
Split, the worst map
What
for
Supa
Chamber.
has done on these late mid options for the team has been really effective. And I think there's even worlds where if EG are shut down in that initial hit, because Supa is finding
put him on
the peak
Chamber?
on the
Yeah, it's
rotator
almost as
coming in
if
through a link. If EG were,
The guy that was the best in the
somehow
world at
stocked
Chamber
up
should
in top mid, they
probably
could always cut
have
back
played
into
Chamber
him
within the past 2
and
years
finish
a bit
into
more.
Match point.
That's been a staple of Evil Geniuses on their best maps. You think back to their Lotus when they played so lurk heavy around the lurks of particularly Supermen. He has always been so at home on this Viper.
No
on
one
the
could have
attack
saw
side
this
of
coming,
things.
yeah. I'm shocked, I'm surprised.
Frustration on the side
Who
of
would have thought?
G2 there, and for good reason. The timeline tells the tale.
'Kay,
6 in a row for
6.
EG.
G2 just can't win a fight in mains against Ye. He's completely diffing them.
A flawless half so far.
Revealing area.
And the opportunity to put the finishing touches on this perfect look. No early spam kills to start this round off.
I'm looking over to B main again, though.
Yep.
We're back to Baby Bay versus Ye.
Ah, dude, he can't be spamming that. Surely.
So Jogamo finds safe passage, tucks into the corner, and then punishes onto Nature. Now he's the one who's under threat.
It's
He's
a
the
nice
one who's
hold
under
over
fire.
towards middle.
He has his back.
This was good, though.
Look at B main, Doug. Oh!
Dude, look at him, man. He's diffing on the sides. He's getting 3 1v1s on the side. He won them all.
In mid. That spike is now firmly in the control of G2. It's all on Supa. One for him. Can't get another.
Genuinely believing.
They can't 1v3 this with an op. I mean, he's got money. They've got a ton of money. But I think the threat is in giving an op over to G2.
Yeah, don't let Baby Bay have that.
30 seconds left.
Is he going to give this a go? He's considering it. Letting the intrusive thoughts win. Now they know. And he
So unlucky,
falls.
man. He kind of worked it
Joe
out
gets
pretty
three,
early.
the
That'd be one
ops
either
picked
side.
up.
He's trying to get around the corner.
G2 stay alive.
So G2 get a
Sure.
little secret sauce there.
I would say
It is just
G2
the
did
mid
good to
fight.
hold over towards
I think
middle. They
Joe-
definitely
or,
spoke about that
Jugmo,
in the
rather,
timeout, even though we didn't
saw
see it
the
until the
early
round
spam
after.
From Nature and
I think it was
anticipated
too
the
obvious.
position
I think
behind
they
the
fought
box,
from
got
the
the
round
early
before,
spam kill,
like after the
which
timeout.
then helped them so much when it came to that second wave of fight. EG bringing that to them. But G2 still have not solved the problem of mains. Now, they could ignore the mains. They could keep heavily fighting into mid. Maybe just give a little bit more support into the fight.
Team's the best. Corrode. Don't really know for sure. I really like Genji's, man. Genji have it down, I
Think
think.
about when G2 had this advantage when they were on attack is they had some
But it's still
big
too early
utility
to tell.
clear, or at least to attempt to clear the pit.
100 Thieves? Yeah, I like
EG
100
do
Thieves,
not
but we need
have
to see
that
more than
luxury.
once.
Oh, they've got a drone if Nature wanted to come over. That's just one big ability. Losing that early in a round means you can't re-clear the op later or re-clear into this mid space, which is always a problem on Corrode.
Yeah, he's like, bro, get out of my way, man.
He's looking for a pixel.
Yeah. Give him
Might
a,
just get it. Meanwhile, spam ensues across the
give him
middle
a
of the map.
chance here. And back-to-back
New
playing this
challenger in
pause.
B-main,
Once
by
they
the
find
way.
out he's here next round,
Doggo.
that is getting spammed like mad. Insert
He's
one
gonna
in
get
front of
bested.
the wall over towards middle.
Except this time Trent is coming over to assist. This could be the difference for G2.
Yeah,
Put two
big-
players
big
here, but
stun from
EG are also
Jogamo here.
bringing forward.
Oh,
Has the Odin dogma pushes
no
forward,
way.
and Supa goes
No
unchecked.
way. They played like that as well.
Too.
That's crazy, man. He jump peeked the corner with the drone out, and he survives, and they get two.
No idea.
Nice shot.
Play spoiler.
Oh, he did a lot of damage, man. He did great.
And time was bought.
But no one else is even close, Doug.
Yeah,
That
this is
spike
done.
Goes down.
This
Once
one is
again,
done.
Baby Bay and Jonah P completely isolated.
With an op to clear a pit. Such a tough spot.
Teleport's ready.
But it's a puzzle they will have to solve if they want to continue this map. If they want to stay in this fight. But they're so far out of the play. And with every second that passes,
Oh, baby, baby, go on.
this gets into a bit of a mess. It's Ye and Jonah P in a 1v1.
Time.
Jonah has to go fast.
You
He's
know
gotta
that
go
Ye's
now.
finishing this one,
And does
surely.
that.
No.
Hits the shot.
Damn, it's still alive. How did
And he's gonna refuse.
how did Baby Bay get a kill here?
That was crazy.
Must have hit a shot.
Spam through the ult, and all of a sudden,
You
all those EG
talk.
players turn around
Dude,
to look
I'm
at
down to
Jonah,
get a
and
closer
that's when
game,
Baby
chat.
slips
Relax
into the
yourselves.
pit. Finds his mark.
All I'm saying is if he's got an op there, that he wins that.
Jonah P as well, I think having the presence of mind to break Ye's anchor back in main after he won that opening fight.
Where's the slide guard, dude? I forgot it again.
Don't forget Valen doing his work with a
Oh,
couple
okay,
of
the
kills there.
distraction of the spam was enough.
Him getting two there is criminal.
G2 needed multiple players to step up in a massive way. And even then, it was only barely
Yeah, I
that
mean,
they
it
got the round.
was big from Jonah P.
Those two answered the call, and G2 stay alive.
5A for EG.
Trent has an ult here. You imagine he's just going to play a little bit further back, though. And with that, the Hunter's Fury is in play.
3-person hold over towards
EG
A. Nature
are
picks
about
up
to walk
ult,
into
gets
3
ult.
players of G2
Trent has
because
ult,
Baby Bay's
Jogma.
posted in mid. He has the rotation line.
Yeah, they have the tools, though, if they want to pop onto A. Between Nature's ult and Icy's ult, this is hard to hold.
This freeze has cooked G2. G2 were overthinking it. They think a mid fight is coming. And yet G2 have just completely frozen, waiting to pop out into A with Paranoia, with Hunter's Fury. It is time to go.
I think the Paranoia split the uprights.
Yeah,
I don't think it's tagged
it's a
anymore.
great
Sean
fade ult, man.
spams onto Icy. G2 still in a power position, and now the Hunter's Fury
Oh,
from
that's
Nature.
desperate. Hold up.
EG are still stuck back in main. They can't find a thing.
Uh-oh. The ult in the 4v5.
Everything
That was a little
invested
familiar.
And no value found. And so what? It's a fake towards
30
A. Make as much noise as you can.
Derek and Ye are going to give everything, but actually they're calling the spike back into them. EG are going into this A site with 20
20
seconds.
seconds.
And everybody is here.
Big shot.
Baby Bay. lights
The
it up
hell is
first.
Ye
Jonah
doing?
P joins him. EG crumble again.
Damn, those shots, bro.
Off, that's 3. 10 seconds left. You've got to get the spike
Could be
up.
one of the most insane
In a
clips
1v2.
ever.
Seconds left.
It's been pretty, but I don't think there's enough behind this miracle. Derek has to commit to the plant as the smoke dissipates. Valen's
Okay,
there to
good go
greet
at
him.
it. Ooh, it's a mess up. It's a mess up.
He gave it a hell of a run, but it was just not enough.
The real
G2 are starting to
desperation
piece a little
ult
something together
that didn't
here.
even happen.
3 rounds in a row. That tag from the Haunt catching 3 players. With a Nightfall behind it, the support that Trent just gave his team is what locked EG out of the site. So now
Okay,
EG
6 down to
look
3.
back into mid. This has worked for them earlier on. Early dart, smoke
This is
at
the first
top,
time
spam
where
to follow.
G2 haven't had anyone
G2
in like
inserted
in a punish position over
Trey
towards
on
middle.
an aggro
And these
line
have been the
B-mid.
rounds that they've lost.
EG have
But I think that is the right
G2.
call,
They
'cause
play a weak mid
Nature
setup.
would have
We
just
saw the lurks going
owned
through
them.
mid
They
late
would
in the
spam the
rounds
hell out of them.
from Supa, early in them from Icy all the way back into their spawn. Don't think G2 can afford to leave those gaps open, so this time they call over Jonah P on the Viper to assist the Neon at top
I
mid.
feel like the win condition's probably been him on an op
That
as well though,
forces
so
Baby Bay
might have
back onto
to
a solo
maybe
line.
should have saved for that also. He will get his
Boost
ult
numbers
next
from
round
the
though.
sites themselves.
Not ready yet. Stealing sight.
Paranoia invested. They're trying to control the middle of the map. They'll get it with very little resistance.
EG are taking their sweet time, down to 45 seconds.
It seems like they're intent on leaning A. And have Ye, who will be
This
late outside
this
of
Prowler's
the dog
great
tags him.
info. You can definitely lean heavier over towards
They
A.
have a couple of options.
Problem is this wall's kind of messing with them over towards middle. Double block. Otherwise this rotate would have come in. So the passive pressure of the wall at the moment is actually doing work for EG. Two passing on site, 20 seconds. The Neon was about to rotate. Can Jorgamo get there in time? Omen flash goes in. Jorgamo's leaning over. Jorgamo hesitated. Damn, nice on.
Not enough time to solve this problem.
Okay, well, EG needed a timeout. The good news for them is they're going to have Ye's up, which has been winning them most of their attack rounds.
5 rounds in a row in the first half. And G2 roar back to get to a 6-6 half. 5 rounds in a row in the second half.
If they can see this next one through.
Oh, it's 6. I lied to you guys. Sorry. That's not the point. You get what I'm trying to say.
We all get what you're trying to say. Look, G2 are frankly, it seems like boring EG to death. EG waiting a minute plus into the rounds. G2 just aren't giving them a fight. Now that Ye hasn't been able to find those challenges in mains. When he's gone A, it's been Baby Bay over on B. Those early fights aren't coming. And EG are struggling to find an answer out of the mid round. And in that last round especially, I think even they have a shot if they can get into the side.
Not really anything to do with the op. Oh, do they keep dueling B main? If he walks over towards B main again, there's a good chance he just wins the duel.
That's when Valen rips the paranoia. There's
Every single time they've done that, they've been weak over towards B. They've had a lot of success over towards B. Been there crazy if they don't try and end B here at least. In the spams on middle, well, I guess they're eco. Maybe they can't spam middle as much. I could understand chamber contact B pop here.
Exactly how to react to the slightest of tells. Very nicely done. And that's now 4 rounds in a row as they continue this comeback.
You see it all the time with Valen.
G2 doing some kind of aggro punish over towards B main here would be pretty nice. And then you could have the safety net of at least setting the chamber up on the line.
So much of this game has
like
just
this, something like this would be nice here. So I would really be expecting this chamber to be doing this right now.
The smokes for G2 have really been what is carrying them, even within 2.
Wait, are they not missing Yuto? Damn, they got a buyout. More light armors than I thought.
Ult pop to kick things off. No early challenge. Ye's creeping forward. This would be a ridiculous shot, and I think that was just enough noise to dissuade him from jump spotting again.
Yeah, that teleport threatening the cross here, so a single operator can't just hold into main. Forces the smoke out of G2.
And the dog.
A lot of utility to be burnt.
And you really didn't gain anything on the other side of it.
Well, this is weird, though, because for one of the first times ever, you have Baby Bay playing on a passive line on B, so that drone in from nature doesn't see a thing. And that means that very likely EG
time's getting low.
There's a chamber over on this B site. And they might even be trying to target Baby Bay then.
Seems like they're trying to accelerate that way.
40 seconds, still have Omen flash.
Trent feels that pressure, he's falling back.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure on Trent here.
It's gonna have to be exchanged. In fact,
Neon leaning over. They don't hold over towards the site. Okay, Valen might have just won the round by actually taking the space back here. Means they can hold this crossfire stronger. Yeah, Jorgamo's here, 24 seconds. Valen still has his Omen flash, by the way. Omen flash goes in as the smoke's going down. It was really nice. Fade eyes up in 4.
Gives the space back up. 15 seconds left. They've got to find a way through.
Dude, Valen is doing work on A site. My goodness.
3 fall as G2 get to 11.
EG just forgot there's a clock. 3 rounds in a row. It's coming down to the wire.
EG, yeah, they look a little lost, man. I mean,
any of these mind games, the
they should just be going B.
Fake utility. Drones over into B main. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean a thing to them. They're perfectly comfortable in their setups.
Let's go.
And when they can anchor down like that, when Valen can deliver rounds repeatedly. You remember the last 2
Okay,
rounds
group up over towards B. I think this makes a lot of sense. Pressure over towards middle, insta group B, pop B. Been what has been working.
So far.
This has a good chance to work.
All that's left to figure out is, does it end here?
What ults are there? Jorgamos. Valen for fast rotate.
The story of the game has been Ye finding the opening picks. This time
they got worse guns, but they're actually doing the right thing now.
Force back.
Misses. EG have to go aggressive here. They don't really have
Yeah,
the guns
IC
to play
managed
this
to stay
slowly.
alive
That's
to get his
exactly
HP
what
back.
looking to accelerate.
Crazy from Jonah P.
Blistering pace towards B. And they've managed to push a lot of the defense off of the line. No, Jogma has his ult a little bit away from the play
It's
for
a hard
now.
retake, man. It's going to be Omen Flash.
But can pop
Jogma
on at
send
a
it with
moment's
ult.
notice. Second set of utility 2, the Paranoia and the
He didn't
Dog
send it with
Baby
ult.
Bay falls.
Oh, they're
Ye
done
getting the
for.
pick. It's a 5v3 as Ye gets another.
Last player standing.
Better late than never, I guess. EG,
Yeah.
hang on to this. Trent has to
Right.
push off on his own. A 1v2 switches to the Phantom. Time is short. Snaps on the run. Can Trent do it again? A 1v1.
Holy, bro. Holy, that got close.
See who delivers.
Okay, I mean, shout out to Nature and Yay. They're a big reason why they won that. They're a big, big reason why they won that.
EG versus G2 delivers again. This is quickly turning into one of the